Hello everyone, and welcome to my Y and R American TV show official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, October 4, 2024, are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can anticipate Daniel Romalotti Jr. to struggle with his new reality. Chelsea Lawson gets some rough love from Adam Newman plus Billy Abbott commiserates with Sally Spectra. Keep reading to find out what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. And our spoilers for Friday, October 4 show that Heather Stevens' body was found pretty swiftly for a soap. A fisherman uncovered Heather's body and contacted police, who called Daniel down to the morgue. Daniel didn't even aware Heather was missing, and now he had to face his future without her. In addition to that, Heather left behind a disturbed teenager, Lucy Romalotti. Daniel and Lucy will both have to face their new realities. Lucy will either clutch closer to her father, or Heather's death could spin her farther out of control. It could go either way at this moment. As for Daniel, he will truly struggle to accept what happened. Daniel can grow hooked on solving the crime if the police don't have any leads. Daniel is already in danger from Sharon Newman's hallucination, Cameron Kirsten. If Daniel starts probing Sharon, that might place both him and Lucy in much graver danger. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, October 4 state that Billy and Sally will once again commiserate together. Billy has a heavy load on his shoulders, yet most of it is his own making. Billy insists on battling Victor Newman and doing it without anyone's support. Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, was trying to keep Billy reined in a bit, but with Heather's death, she will refocus her focus to family. Over with Sally, her heart is still crushed from Adam's deception. Sally might have forgiven the treachery, but only if Adam had been honest from the beginning. It seems Sally and Billy are spending more time together. It seems to be a wonderful friendship. Let's hope the soap doesn't wreck it by trying to couple them together romantically. Not every male/female encounter needs to involve passion. At the same time, Sally is definitely overdue for a substantive plot, one that doesn't include the same old love triangle. On Friday, October 4, fans can also expect Adam to deliver Chelsea some tough love. Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Audra Charles is officially out of a job. However, the good news is that when one door shuts, another one opens. She was fired from Glissade on the Wednesday, October 2 program after Victor Newman issued a challenge to both her and Kyle Abbott. They plainly weren't working as a cohesive one, so one of them had to prove themselves worthy of the sole CEO slot, and one had to go. And our spoilers mention that a lot transpired during the Wednesday, October 2 broadcast. The mustache encouraged both Kyle and Audra to prove why the other is expendable. Of course, Kyle ended up back at the Abbott estate and discovered his mom's, Diane Jenkins Abbott's laptop was on. He didn't flinch as he strolled over to the computer and began hunting for any Abbott information he could uncover. He came across a new projects file and didn't hesitate to dash back to the mustache about it. It turns out that Abbott was on the edge of producing a breakthrough moisturizer. Kyle came up with the notion to beat them to the punch and have Glissade release the beauty product first. Victor was very happy with the information Kyle presented and fired Audra at the finish of Wednesday's performance. With that being said, before Audra's pink slip, Diane mentioned something extremely interesting during a talk with Jack Abbott at Society. She remarked that they needed to fill Kyle's CEO job, but Jack was hesitant. He didn't want to add fuel to the fire for Kyle. In fact, Jack got into a bit of a disagreement, and Jack accused his wife of caring about the firm more than their family. Of course, Diane and Audra also had a run-in while at Society, and the two got into it. Jack intervened and apologized to Audra over Diane's behavior, and this only enraged his wife. Whether Audra puts two and two together and runs back to Jack, or both he and Diane comprehend what Kyle has done, the truth about the moisturizer will come out in the weeks ahead. This will ignite a full-out conflict between Kyle and Diane don't get along. It would be an interesting scenario if Audra starting working at Jabot as co-CEO. This would be retribution for Kyle's moisturizer-stealing move and rub salt in the wound, as he sought the Jabot CEO post. Do you believe Audra will become Jabot's CEO or co-CEO? The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of October 7, 2024, are here. Next week, fans can anticipate Sharon Newman to raise doubts. Diane Jenkins Abbott commits a treachery. Meanwhile, Audra Charles retaliates. There should also be some advances in Heather Stevens' death probe. Keep reading and let's chat about what is coming up next week on the CBS soap opera. And our spoilers for the week of October 7 predict that news will spread about Heather's death. The body was recovered very fast, thus Daniel Romalotti Jr. was able to identify the body. With that being said, an autopsy will be done and the cause of death determined. Since the back of Heather's head was coated in blood, that will likely be determined as the cause of death. That will launch a police inquiry and Sharon is already frightened. Daniel is not only dealing with his own shock and loss by trying to aid Lucy Romalotti as well. Sharon is already acting way too joyful around her loved ones. Even though Sharon is duping everyone, including her own psychiatrist, she is bound to slip. One of Heather's neighbors must have noticed something. Perhaps the fisherman who recovered Heather's body also observed Sharon discarding it. Maybe there is a piece of evidence in the penthouse that Sharon left behind. Of course, now is the perfect time for Chance Chancellor to return to the police force. Chance has a romantic history with Sharon. It was quick, but it might still affect how Chance handles it if he feels Sharon is guilty of murder. Next week, viewers may also anticipate Chelsea Lawson to reject Adam Newman again. Meanwhile, it seems Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra could meet temptation. Then, there is Audra, who was sacked by Victor Newman. Even though Kyle is gloating now, Audra will get retribution. The glissade position was everything to Audra, so she will take this damage personally. As for Diane, she will be enraged when she finds Kyle stole her moisturizing plans for Victor. Diane will plot revenge, but who will actually pay the price in the end? Could Diane's revenge strategy have an unintended victim? Which narrative are you looking forward to witnessing the most during the week of October 7, 2024? So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.